y'all, so today we're gonna do this sort of mermaid inspired look that was requested by one of my friends. It's just a lot of blues and greens, and I really liked how it turned out. Like most of the things I do, it's sort of goth themed, so it's got that sort of dark eyeliner. I didn't do a powder eyeliner, that kind of thing, but it's fun. I liked it, so hopefully you like it too. Don't forget to like and share. And with that, we'll go ahead and get to this. Alright, so to start this mermaid look off, I already went ahead and primed my eyelids. The next thing that I'm going to do is start working on the shadow, because that's really the sort of definition of this look, is those greens and blues. So to start, just fluffy eyeshadow brush, because this is going to be your base coat, and I'm going to start with a matte sea green from my NYX Modern Dreamer palette. I like doing matte colors for my base coats, because then anything that I apply on top of it that's shiny or shimmery or glittery looks, you can see the shine, shimmer, and glitter way more. It doesn't get overpowered by whatever your matte look is. Bam. So that's the start of our look there, and kind of almost comes off of a like teal OD green, which is interesting, but I think it'll still work just fine for this. And of course, everything you do to your left eye, right eye, everything you do to your right eye, you want to do to your left eye. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. There. So now they're mostly even, sort of. Let's hit this one a bit. It's fine. We're going to blend everything out. So next, we've got our sort of sea green base coat. Next, you're going to want a sort of flat nubby brush. This is just an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I like the e.l.f. brushes. They're super fluffy, but not super expensive. And I'm going to do this sort of ultramarine blue color. And that's going to be just along the bottom of the sort of bottom of the lid up to the crease here. And I'm only going to do this for half of the lid. Because on the other half, we're going to do a different blue. Although, I guess this is more of a violet than a blue. That one. So, and I'm definitely opting to start with the darker colors, because on this sort of mermaid-esque look, we're opting, by we I mean me, opting to do a sort of gothic mermaid look, because, well, it's my makeup video and I want to do a gothic mermaid look. There. And then you also want to carry it along the bottom as well. You can probably use a thinner brush. I'm just going to go ahead and gingerly sort of dab it along the waterline. We're going to get pretty dramatic with this look. Or at least try to. And then I'm going to carry that violet up to the eyebrow, just like that. And the next step for this is you take another flat nubby eyeshadow brush that isn't covered with another color, and this is where we're going to add the contrast, because it's going to be this nice bright blue. Try not to drop your palettes. And for this, we're going to do above the crease and sort of blend it into that violet that we did there. That way you get a nice gradient, you get a range of color. And that violet also gives you sort of a baseline for where to put your winged eyeliner. And with something like this, you definitely want to do like your concealer and everything, concealer, foundation, whatnot, last, because you're gonna, unless you're using like super high-end stuff, and even then you're gonna end up with fallout like this. So yeah, and then that's sort of the basis of the look. We're going to tighten that up, but first I'm going to do the left side. Okay, so now that we've got them both added, I sort of messed up on this side, and so I spread that out to give like the double anime wing. Next step is you want to sort of just gradually blend it all together, right, so that it doesn't look quite as harsh. And then I like to use where did I put it? I have a crease brush around here somewhere. A crease brush to take some highlighter, and this is just a Physicians Formula Pearl Butter highlighter. Get a little bit on there, and then you do the corners here. And it gives that sort of, it keeps with the shimmery theme that we've been doing, but gives that burst of contrast, because blues and greens, they're not really contrasting colors, since they're all sort of on the same, similar end of the spectrum, but that burst of white kind of just makes everything pop. And then I also like to do that up here, just between the shadow and the brow. So I'm not carrying the blue-green all the way up into the brow. But again, we're getting that contrast there with that highlighter. guess I did carry it all the way up into the brow on this side, but you know what? Nobody's perfect. And boom. Yeah, I'm liking how this is turning out. What's important is you all like how it's turning out. And again, just go over it with a small blending brush. And then I'm going to try something new today. I picked up a gel eyeliner. So that's what I'm going to do my black eyeliner with. This is the NYX, I'm assuming this is French, Très Jolie, gel pencil liner. I'm not usually a fan of pencils, but gel's probably softer, so might work a little bit better. How do you get it up? Okay. And the reason I'm trying out the gel is one of my very, very good friends suggested it to me. I typically do liquid liners just because they're closer to paint, and I've been painting a lot longer than I've been doing makeup. And I don't know. Okay, yeah, so it comes out pretty dark when your skin doesn't stretch and move with it. I don't know that this is going to work because of all of the eyeshadow, so failure is always an option. We're going to go to our backup plan, which I lost. One second. Backup plan, NYX vinyl liquid liner. I love this stuff. It's paint for your eyeballs. So this is in contrast to the gel. Got the liquid on top and the gel on bottom. So you can see, sort of see, the liquid's just a little bit more pigmented. I'm gonna have to play with that gel some more. Because when the friend that suggested it uses it, it looks amazing. But I can't really argue with the results of the NYX vinyl. And for those of you wondering, the vinyl is vegan, so you don't have to worry about, is it vegan? It's not vegan. But I did check the ingredient list and cross-checked all of the scientific names. So for those of you curious or concerned about the rumor of bat guano showing up in your eyeliner or mascara, NYX doesn't use any of that. And it's relatively inexpensive. Like, I'm poor, not as poor as some people, but I'm pretty poor, and I can afford it. It's like $8 and it lasts a while. And it looks fantastic. I also use this in conjunction with Urban Decay's Up All Nighter setting spray, and when I do that, this liner just doesn't come off like almost need paint thinner to get it off. It's amazing. And then because we want sort of a gothy look, but we don't want to dominate the blue that we put under there, I'm only going to go halfway over on the lower line, lash line. Don't forget to take your blink breaks. There. And it's not quite as sharp of a wing as I was originally intending, but it'll have to work. The trick is getting the left one to match. So there you go. Let's see if we can get the left one to match. In an odd turn of events, the left one I think I actually like better than the right. Weird. Next step would be mascara. Yeah, and I failed again. Here we go, mascara. Today we are using Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions. I've been using this one a lot lately. It is waterproof, and it makes your eyelashes really kind of pop. It also sticks to whatever you touch with it, including your face. So if you're not doing super dramatic black highly pigmented eyeliner on the bottom lash, you want to be super careful. Otherwise you end up with black freckle spots, which, if that's the look you're going for, cool. If it's not the look you're going for, well, then you clean and start again, which I have done many times. There. So you can tell the difference between the sort of left there and the right. Like, having quote-unquote masculine eyelashes, they're still pretty long, having been assigned male at birth, but like my liquid lash extensions look pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with that. Of course, do the left. Okay, now that everything sort of matches, you can see where I screwed up there. I don't even know how I got it way down there, but I did. So I'm going to take just a Neutrogena makeup remover wipe. This is also why I prefer to not do my foundation first, because I would just have to redo it anyway and clean up any fallout. And then okay, and then from here, concealer, foundation, and whatnot. That hasn't changed from any of my other videos, so I'm not going to show you that. Okay, now the foundation's on. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Next step will be contour, highlighter. This isn't my best skill. I'm gonna warn you now, but we're gonna do it as soon as I find my brush. So, highlighter, we're actually going to use the same highlighter, that Physicians Formula Butter, with this sort of flat, what is it called? Flat angle brush by LaRouche. I don't know if it's French or Italian. And so just on here, I have a pretty round face, so I want to try and define that and give myself some angles. That way I don't just look like the 2-year-old drew me. Okay, and then also there, I like to make this all sort of look like that. I want to try and reduce the definition of my chin jutting out so much, and then also the lower jawline here, make that look a little bit more. So we've got everything like that, and then we add our Chastique bronzer slash contour. Goes on looking really dark, but it actually blends really nicely. That's what I've found. So a little bit up here in the hairline, and to hide the chins, all of them, and then just fluffy face brush for blending. And then for the lips, I actually found a liquid lipstick by NYX called Glitter Goals Oil Spill. Ironic since we're doing a mermaid theme. But it's this really pretty like blue glitter color. So I thought that might work. We'll give it a whirl. Oh, it's like black and blue. I'm digging this. It goes on nice and smooth too for a glitter liner or a glitter lipstick. Oh, you can really see where I messed it up. Okay, now that I've got that fixed, I really like this. So it sort of shimmers, changes a bit of color in different lights, but to sort of tie it into the rest of the look, since it is rather dark, I'm going to take some of that really bright shimmery sky blue. I'm just going to add it. There. Ties everything together. And that's it. This would be my makeup look. Do something fun with my hair. Not that it's long enough to do much with. But yeah, so there's my makeup look. Hopefully you liked it. If you did like it, go ahead and hit that like and share and whatnot. See if more people can view and like these. Yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. You know, carry on. Remember, only do makeup for yourself, because other people don't matter. Yeah, like, we're in the middle of quarantine. I don't leave the house much. I still like to do makeup. And you shouldn't ever do it for anybody but yourself. Because at the end of the day, their opinions aren't as important as your own self-worth. That's my inspirational message for this video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!